Good night, viewers and subscriber. Yes, it's here again, Joseph Curran. Talk to people. Talk to. Talk to. Talk to. Yes. Tonight, I chose a topic which I want you all to participate in. Yeah. A lot of persons inspired by different artists, different world leaders, and stuff like that. Well, I am not inspired by men. I'm inspired by the works of men. Yeah? So my topic tonight is my inspiration comes from the work of the person, but not the person. My inspirations comes from the work of the person, but not the person. A lot of persons got broken-hearted when, all right, let's get to this. Let's start from here. You have persons that they're a fan of different artists, like some of the fan of One Together, some of the fan of Beenie Man, Boys to Men, different artists, Vibes Cartel, whoever the artist is. Yeah. And some are fans of world leaders. Leaders like you have Fidel Castro, you have Obama. Some of the fan of Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and I could go on and on and on. They are such an inspiration to them. Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, Dennis Brown, Bunny Wailer, Gregory Isaac. These persons are such an inspiration to them. So them expect everything should be perfect when it comes to these persons. Them they expect them to do nothing wrong because they believe in everything these persons say and do. Did the mirror say Martin Luther King might be boxing wife or slap somebody or pull a gun on somebody? They'll be like, what? I can't believe him that do this because persons and not the work, then you'll be always getting disappointed. Hold on.
No more items.
Yes, you'll be always getting disappointed. Once you believe in the person and not. Yes, if you believe in the person and not the work, you'll be always getting disappointments. You may ask me why. All right. For instance, then, put it this way. You believe in Bob Marley, great reggae singer. He's a person that give inspirational songs, lyrics, talk to the people about Rastafarian and stuff like that. So you believe in him, you follow him, you listen to his music, you buy all his records. And all of a sudden, you hear one day, you say, boy, Bob Marley rob somebody or Bob Marley shoot somebody. You get so disappointed, you don't want to hear him sing anymore. You don't want to see him posters anymore. You don't want to hear nothing about him because Bob Marley disappointed. If you had believed in his work and not the person, then don't care what Bob Marley does. The music is always there. Remember, you know, from your music is tested and proven. I play it, I listen to it, tested and proven, and I am being inspired by it don't care what the singer does or the messenger, the one that carry the message. It has nothing to do with the song. The song is already done. It can't rewrite. It can't. If me rewrite the song, me not care about the one that him rewrite. The one that me having in my hand that is tested and proven, that is the one me I deal with. You know, if you rap somebody, the song not rap nobody. If him say some things where sound bad, if him beat him wife, the song not beat nobody. So you must always make the work of the person be your inspiration. In that way, you can never be disappointed. So I always say, the works is what inspire me and not the persons. So I don't care nobody want to tell me, say, Martin Luther King. That don't move me. That don't do nothing at all to me. Because guess what? He done say, I had a dream that one day on the rivers of Georgia, farmer slaves and farmer slaves owner will sit together at the table of brotherhood. No care what him do again. You know. Them words, there's always there. Malcolm X. People say, boy, Malcolm X and peace, and Malcolm X might be violent, and him, all of what them out talk say. He listen to Malcolm X speeches that he make. And we can tell us that he makes some valid speech, some good speech. When I have no races, nothing I see me, but he must have talk the truth. And once you speak the truth, you know, you're talking my language. So it no matter what him do after he make them speech there. It doesn't matter what he do after he make them speech. He make them already. He make them already. So that's what we are doing. So I personally are inspired by the work of the person and not the person. You understand? And that's all my inspiration is. Yes, my people, Sunday night, you know, say, on Sundays, when I usually go for long, sometimes you might get carried away. They might be on the station for, you might be on here for a long time. But the next time, we just work with the time and work with the flow. I like some, all right, there are some good words that Marcus Garvey actually, when he make him speech, he have some good words in that speech. He have some good encouragement. He have some good historical things. He have some good history. And his aims and objective is good. Now after Marcus Garvey said, "Oh, you mighty race, accomplish what you will." Oh, you mighty race, accomplish what you will. That's a good, encouraging speech. Good night, Colleen. I'm happy to have you here in my life, and I hope you enjoy. The topic is, I am inspired by the work of the person and not the person. So if you have anything to add to the topic or you want to make your comment, I am here to speak with you. Yes, my people. Marcus Garvey said, Up, you mighty race, accomplish what you will. And him see man come with the Black Star Line, the company, Black Star Line, the shipping company. At one point, them holding for mail fraud. Them deport him from America back to Jamaica. Them call him thief. With all what them want to call him. With all that they want to call him. His great work, the works and the words are still great. We still hold on to the words and to the teaching, the good teaching. So we want to teach some other things when are relevant. Them that can't stay with them one day. Me know the one them when teach or hold on and say, yes, them things are going good. We have to deal with them something. We have to hold on to them. Marcus Garvey. Remember, you know, you have exploiters out there. You have racists out there. Hold on. Look like you are nobody, you're not try. But if it is the words that gives you inspiration, Robin White Morton, who inspired you to become a performer? All right, get into that question. But it's the word. It is the word that is your inspiration. Then don't care what the man does. It has nothing to do with you. Man is a man. Man is just flesh. Man is feeling. You have some man come to do a spotter work. That's what he's here for, and he's going to do it. Maybe after I'm done this spotter work, he might start with some more different things. You cannot watch that. Watch the work. All right, Robin, so who inspire me? It's the works of many different persons inspire me to be a performer. Not just one person. But I can tell you one of the person works that inspire me. Peter Mitchell. One of his performance. The way I'm DJ. When you're a youth, or I'm DJ, or I'm hold the microphone, or I'm talk, you know, or I'm full of lyrics. I'm thinking different. So his work was a big inspiration to me. You know? And I feel when him coming, they're just different. And him style of talk and everything, and you know, in light. And when him a DJ fast, you can't hear every word him I say, you know, and him come with Spanish, English, and he was the first in many different things as a Jamaican DJ. So it's one of my inspiration. Not him, but his works. Some of his works also inspired. Twin Jarvis, hello to everyone. Hello, Twin Jarvis. Enough respect. I'm tuned. Yes. So, he's one of his works, is one of the many works that inspired. But Film was one of the big one. Yeah? His works was it was a big inspiration. Yeah. So, as I said to you, you have some people who follow Martin Luther King. And then them hear some Muslim come and say him a Uncle Tom. And them listen, oh, Uncle Tom, I don't want to hear him again. Why would I not want to hear him again? Yeah, well, they did some nice part of work to inspect them. I'm not enough bad. So why would I not? Him say some things where I not agree with some things. But that not really move me. Because me know him still say some things that me agree with. You understand? Because me now go say the enemy slap matter. Our life matter and make them treat you as if we are not now. We just stand up this up and really try to show or try to express our feelings that our life matter. But that no means say me will put him under the bus. Him do a whole heap of work and work with him do and for them art. The man will tell me say them program taught them something or whatever. Because it's a lot of man you believe say it's program, but that's just how he thinks, that's how he believe. But you are gonna say he was programmed, but that just that him might tell you what he believe, how he feels. So if him program me no know. If them buy more or whatever, me no know. But me know so there are some good things that he speaks. So me still like him work. Malcolm X, man, that brother can talk. Malcolm X, him have some words in his mouth. Brave, he's not afraid to confront whoever, look in their eyes, and tell them the truth that he believes is truth. Another person, boy, another person will get confused because they're in front of the enemy, or who them consider the enemy, or people them things say them will afraid of talks or things like that. But him never care. Him just talk. Tell them the truth, how you feel, you know, and everybody will like that. As a leader, some people are gonna like you and some not gonna like you. If everybody like you, you are in trouble. And if everybody hate you, you are in double trouble. Some will, some won't. Some do, some don't. Yeah? And that's how it is. So Malcolm X did some great speech. One at a time, him take a picture with him with a rifle and window to show us that man of war. At the time, whatever he did that for, he knows what was happening in his life. Yeah, make I explain that he didn't for himself. He would know what his great works. The works that he performed that inspired me. If you just stroll the bus and the works, the him and his work on the bus, no, it no works. So I'm saying to you, whenever you model men, whenever you model men and not their works, then you are in trouble. Whenever you model men and not their works, then you are in trouble. Dennis Brown, great singer. When somebody that he was taking drugs, what happened? Oh, Dennis Brown at least, no man, he had some nice song. The song not take drugs. That is the man's personal business and problem. We don't know. I am not encourage anyone to take drugs. But all I'm saying to you, what does that has to do with the powerful songs that he does? We are not bad. We can't judge anyone. Leave all judgment to the Father. Leave all judgment to the Father. Yeah? That's where you leave our judgment. A day going to come when all of us going to be judged. And you see, you who are through a stone, you who are pine on somebody, make sure when judgment are cast, do not enter the party. Because you are so perfect that you see everybody's sins and don't see yours. You are so perfect that you haven't done anything wrong. Every day you are spotless and clean. Every day you are spotless and clean. That's what I'm talking about. Every day you are spotless and clean. You have done nothing wrong, but yet you see everybody wrong. You see everybody wrong. You don't know. Donna P. Campbell, good night. Bless up everyone. Bless up Donna P. Campbell. You're here and talk to Telly. The topic is the work of men inspire me and not men. So I'm inspired by the work of the person and not the person. Yeah, that is it. My people, I will always, I will forever be inspired by great works. You know what I like about that? Once, like tonight, I'm on the live. Once I say nothing at all, I can take it, change it around, and post it back. When I say something on the live, whoops, it gone. So, once persons look at it, they can scrutinize it. They can make sure it is tested and proven. And then them can make them judge. If they want to say them judge, not for them. For them only. I'm saying our judgment belongs to God. But I know people are going to do them assessment. But it's there where you can do again. Before I come on live, I always ask Father God to choose the words that I should. I ask him for at all times. So I don't need no book. If you see me that paper jot down, maybe I do some pointers, but I need to read off on a book or not at all. Just come to sit down for a reason. A lot of people, my friend, a lot of people, them make sure what they do is look up to the artist and not the work. You ever go by the car and you want to cuss? Boy, a skill bank, boy, a vibes cartel, and you can't talk to my artist. And if them hear something about them artists, them get so broken hearted, them get so quiet, and maybe if I something with them not in, for instance, they might do something with against for them culture. You see them keep quiet for a while and they stop it and talk about that. You never hear them play even one song from an album in a car or on a song because they are so disappointed and broken. Love that team. Bless it. Oh, I chat. Enough respect, love that. love doctor. Big up yourself. Yeah, man. Talk truth. Yeah. So, you know, hear them say nothing more the artist again. You also have world leader. Where people used to talk about them. And you hear some man make some pass, some judgment against them or remarks. And all of a sudden, they're not talking about them again. They're not talking about nothing them ever do. You know why? They are hurt. Them hurt. Because they believe in the flesh. They believe in the person. They believe in human being. Them put them trust in the person and not paying attention to the work. Love Ice TV. What you love, what you love, what you love, what's popping? Yes, Love Ice, we are here and we are speaking about it is the works of the person that is an inspiration to me and not the person. When the person can change, the work cannot change. When the person can change, the work cannot change. I couldn't eat my mother because of the one thing. No. My mother, no. I couldn't do that. I have to love her because it's about her works and the works of her. All when she beat me, the rice and beef still sweet me. My mother, the works of my mother, the good works, is always linked in the back of my mind. So my reason for being here tonight, talk show, tell it, viewers and subscribers, is to let you know it is best we admire the works of a person. It is best we allow the works of the person to inspire us rather than the person. Because as soon as a person caught doing something that is against your culture, that is where all them good work done. And why you think a lot of even black people switch from the leaders that them follow? Because they may hear that them do one thing or do something wrong. The Muslim, at one point it was said that Muhammad was sleeping with the sisters and get them pregnant. And a lot of persons switch from the Muslim. But I wouldn't switch because there are some good works that are already done. And there are some other good work and there are other works to come. And presently when they are leaving, good works being done. So why would I switch? He's not God, he's man. And what they said is a prophet. That's what they say. And he's here to do the work of the Father. But once me hear good work, me have to acknowledge good work and embrace good work. As much as I'm here on the topic, it's the work types of man that inspire me and that man. I must take some time out to mention. I post a video today speaking about the police, McCallum, who was murdered in Burger Park, St. Catherine. Although he was not on duty at the station, but a policeman is always on duty. I don't know why someone would want to murder him. I don't want to judge, but I personally know that policeman, and I know him to be a respectable person, a person who deal with justice. That's what I see. Again, I tell you, it is the work of the person. So I can tell the works that I've seen perform since I know him. He is always splitting justice. And he's a person who loves people. Before his passing, and since his passing, I still haven't heard anyone have something bad to say about Sergeant McCallum. I never knew he was shot because I never heard the news. But I got a phone call from a police who resigned, went abroad, and joined the army. He was then sent to Afghanistan, where he spent 8 months and returned several months now back into his Florida home. He was the one that called me to say, if I heard what had transpired, and I tell him no, and I could hear the grief in his voice. Him say McCallum was the man who, when him graduate, him guide him like him guide many other police. Teach him the work, keep on him and teach him. Him say even when him not drive, McCallum will pick him up right there in Portmore to take him to work as a senior police. So when him tell me that, but him call him, I think Mempo, but I don't know the alias name, I know the name, McCallum. And him say, so me rush go to the phone and look at the picture, and I say, when me finally say I him drop out, I tell him, shape man, and say rest in peace. A lot of persons have bad things to say about the police. Yes, when something go wrong, we go to the station. The station they get to resolve. There are some good peace officers in the force that does police work. And McCallum is one of those. I want to say this poem for Sergeant McCallum. It's called Rest in Peace. Who is a good bodyguard? Mr. Bodyguard, who have a bodyguard? Mr. Bodyguard. Speaking of peace officers putting their lives on the line so I could keep mine. Echoing sound from carbine. Outlaws are never kind. Good police are labeled unkind. Teach me a humble approach to fight violence and crime. Going up against wild hogs, swine, gunshot, shotguns, rifles and knives. Bulletproof is the least when keeping the peace. Family is everything. Never want them to grieve. When the police protect and serve, who will protect the police? As they hold their peace to keep the peace, leaving home in one piece, to hit the street, gunshot, beat, somebody I go bleed. If it's the outlaw, then there is a if it's the outlaw, then there is a big protest in the street. If it's the police, then that's the least. Just another constable. Rest in peace. As the work continue in the street, responding to robbery, facing off with thieves. Bereave, funeral keep, as family grieve, leaving out in the morning, not sure of returning. A policeman on duty may be the only entity that's in. Giving you is all, responding to duty call. No time to bawl, answering to the master's call. Know that the work on earth is done. McCallum, viewing the setting of the sun. Little David play while angel guides along the way. Listening to some sweet, sweet songs of Solomon as voices say, Constable was a good man. Constable was a good man. Robin Whitemore. Robin said, thank you for sharing the importance of the work. Persons contribute to society versus something they did wrong. None of them, none of us are perfect. Very much so. No one is perfect. And that's where we come from again. No one's all right. Yeah, some people want what I like to talk about police. Some that want to talk about gunman, but because they want to talk about the person, it jeopardizes them. But if you're talking about the work, it is so much different. Robin Whitemore, thank you for sharing the importance of the work. Okay, it's the same thing. When we're sharing the importance of the work, persons contribute to society versus something they did wrong. None of us are. Okay, it's the same thing. Yeah. Yes, my friend. McCallum do some good work. As I say, as a peacemaker, as I say, is a man who always try to get justice, you know? And to know him is to know him. And I will end my speech with McCallum as I give him the 21 gun salute. A lot of persons they have never yet known the meaning of these bullets. And for McCallum, I will single out the bullet, the 21 bullets. And this poem can be used for any fallen policeman after tonight. Once he meets his demise, this could be a poem that can be used for any fallen policeman. 21 gun salute. 7 police in line, not fighting crime. Powerful sound echoing from a carbine. Simultaneously 3 times. Prison arms in arms. Loud alarm as the audience remain calm. Paying tribute in the ice farm. 21 rounds in the air. Fabulous moments to share. Properly drill instructor. Instructing a troop. Handing down a lawful order to shoot. 3 sevens, 21 gun salute. Round 1 for a sitting the test as a policeman. Round 2, the training you withstand. Round 3, you took the oath of a constable. Round 4, you upheld the policies to the highest level. Round 5, the day in graduation. Round 6, probation. Round 7, confirmation. Round 8, the day in promotion from a corporal, from a constable to a corporal to a sergeant. Round 9 for fighting crime. Round 10, a policeman to the end. Round 10, McCallum, a policeman to the end. Round 11, Smith, re-weapon. Round 12, free from corruption. Round 13, the raising and the lowering of flag. Round 14 for bravery. Round 15, humility. Round 16, front line duty. Round 17, you protect, you serve, you reassure. Round 18 for keeping and enforcing the law. Round 19 for maintaining discipline and showing respect to senior in rank. Round 20 for respecting the uniform. Round 21, the constable slash sergeant was a good man. Sergeant was a good man. Sergeant was a good man. Good man. McCallum would know what I'm talking about. May your soul rest in So, as we continue our topic, we model the works of the person and not the person. I could tell about grgoruɔy, great singer, cool ruler. Have his fault. John Holt, very good Jamaican singer, have his fault. Once you are a man, a human being, any card can play. If you know how the brain set, will understand what I'm talking about and stuff. But you just try to actually do the right thing. All praises due to the Father, the beginner, God Himself. You know, don't try to work praises. Just work and allow all praises to God. Yes, Robin White Morton, CSA RIP, rest in peace. My people, viewers and subscriber, as I promise you, tonight I won't be long. Yes, I'm actually at work and I come in to do the live to step back out. But I want you all to think about what I said to you when it comes to role model, when it comes to looking up. When you're looking up, look up and work at the person. Once you make your focus on a living being and not their works, you are in for trouble. You are in for trouble. So make sure the focus is on the work. So I am coming to the end of this live, and I hope you all, as I said earlier again, learn something. Hold on. Jermaine Watson. What's up, Mr. Watson? Yes. Yes, what I was just talking about. The topic is my inspirations comes from the work and not from the person. You know? So I'm inspired by the work of the person. So when the person got out of line, I won't be disappointed. I will still embrace the person's work, even when I am not in agreement with other stuff the person is saying. I also speak about Sergeant McCallum, who was murdered there in Gregory Park. And I was saying that he was a good man. And I know that you was a school worker. Oh, oh, how it was when you were here working with Mr. McCallum. I don't know if you want to enlighten me. I was about to close off, but now that you're active, I would ask you, what was it like working with McCallum in Jamaica? Okay. Also drop the link because I should have done that long time. I think that was very selfish of me not to do that. My people, we have Jermaine, we have Jay Watson. He's on the live all the way from Florida. He's a young veteran. He had fought in the war here in Afghanistan. He spent 8 months in Afghanistan and he recently came home. I used to speak to him from Afghanistan. He was also a policeman in Jamaica and he had resigned to join the army in America. He used to work with Sergeant McCallum and he's here, so I want to ask him now, how was it working with Sergeant McCallum? And if any police is in the chat, you can tell me about Sergeant McCallum. I don't know, last time was a cool person. He was always ready to speak justice. He's a man of peace. That's what I know about. Love Doctor, still here host. Enough respect, Love Doctor. Love Doctor, you hear the topic. Plus, we're talking about Sergeant McCallum, who was murdered in Park. And something. We have Jay Watson here. Also from Florida. He will type something to tell me what was like. Yes, Jermaine said he was a great person who demonstrated nothing but professionalism and dedication and mentored the younger police and guide them in the right direction. Yes, Jermaine, that is very good. That is very good. Tell me your personal experience with him. That's about that's a overall topic, but tell me your personal experience with him. Yeah. Starkin Entertainment. I own that job. Enough respect, Starkin Entertainment TV. Big up yourself. We are here talking the truth. Yes, we are here talking the truth. Talking TV is a blessing. Yeah, man, we can do good with the blessing, because in these days, we need all the blessings we can get. I mean, I say the people, I don't know, the people of the world gone crazy. The people of the world gone mad. Talking entertainment. Talk truth. I had leave to my house banana over 3 weeks now. And I am here waiting. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, you'll get apple. You'll get apple. Yeah. One of my posts. So as I come off, I'll just go and check it out and see if it's apple there. So I can just send some apple over there for you guys to eat. We have to eat vegetables. Because in time like this, we have to make sure the immune system up. So let's check out something right now, and then as I get off, I will see if I can drop some apple down there. Yes, my people. As I was saying. Oh, Jermaine. Jermaine, what to say? When I just got to Unspay, we had 3 shifts. And whenever I was on the 3 to 11, that sergeant would always take me home, because at that time I was living in Portmore and he was living in Gregory Park. I guess it's the same Portmore. Okay, so he would take you on 1 hour on the same shift. Yeah, because a lot of persons, even if them go in your direction, them still not forget drive. So as I said earlier, is a man demonstrate love and he's a peacemaker and the man is a split just. Sparkling entertainment team. This situation with the police is very sad. Yes, now tell you say sad, sad, you know. And if you know the type of person, it means you don't really understand what we are talking about. Yeah. Drop the link. If anybody want to come up, you can just press the link and come up. Yeah? Drop the link. Jermaine Watson say, I wasn't able to buy a car and he looked out for me when many other of my colleagues leave me in the cold. I could always ask him any question related to police duties. So you know, say, so that's what I'm talking about, my people. This is the man, Jermaine J. Watson. He was a police here in Jamaica. He resigned and went to join the army in America, went to Afghanistan, spent 8 months down there in the war, and recently came back home. Not home in Jamaica, but back to Miami, where he resides. And the news that the sergeant was murdered caused him to contact talk through telly to express his grief. I'm telling him. Talking entertainment is that yes, it is really, really sad. I'm telling you. Then say must play in domino. And some man come up on foot, open fire. The rest is it. Dana, Dana Kogel. I don't know him personally, but it is so sad to see that he has lost his life like that. So sad. So sad. Enough respect, Dana Kogel. And I should congratulate you that you come on this program the first time and we welcome newbies in a different way. Because we always love the newcomers and we love when they come and we love when they stay. So on Sundays, I can be looking out for you as a prominent household viewers and to come and take part. Enough respect and a over. Enough respect. Dana Over said thank you. Yes, Mr. Jermaine. So, you know, Mr. McCallum is not here with us anymore. In the flesh, I know you feel, but his memories live on and will continue to live on. Again to the topic, your works. Even when you pass this life and gone, your great works is always here. When you pass this life and gone, your works will always be here. Anyone wants to come up, you can press the link. I drop the link. You can come up live and we can talk. Yes. You can come live. I don't know why um, he was murdered, but for his immediate loved ones and family, I must say, regardless of our cash or kind, all earthly possession we leave behind. With nothing we came, with nothing we shall leave. Doesn't matter your success or how much we achieve. If cash could purchase life, the rich would never grieve. Bereave, so long King George, no more Prince Steve. Good living, positive thinking, regardless of your earthly power. Remember, there is a supreme power that governs our life and action. Your your one apartment cannot store a mansion. Been to many procession, hundreds congregate singing, mourning with hymns, pastor preaching by the grave, large gathering, with many things going through their minds. At the end of the day, only one left behind. At the end of the day, only one left behind. Donna Corbin, I like the program so far. Keep it up. Good job. Thank you very much, Donna Corbin. And as I said, hearing this from a newbies, at least once you like it, you will return. It is always good. Although I don't usually tell people what they want to hear, but tell people what they need. In life of Dallas said, good night, host and chat. Good night in the house of Dolly. I'm happy that you're here with us. Yes. Enough respect. Robin White Morton, you are welcome, Donna Kogo. Blessings. So Donna Kogo, Robin White Morton saying blessings. In this time, blessings are very good. In life of Dolly, say thumbs up and share out. And share out, done. Yeah, man. I'm happy that you thumbs up and share out the live. My people, as you stepped in, like up the live, share it out. Yes, man. As you step in, just like it up. And don't forget to return even after the program is finished and make a comment and tell me how you think about the live tonight. Yeah, man. Definitely. Enough respect. That's how we do it, man. Even after the live finish, you return, check it out, and make a comment. Yes. One love. No. Dana Koga said, blessing on you too. Yes, Robin White Morton. Dana Koga, she's saying, blessing to you also. Mm-hmm. Remember the topic, my people. Remember the topic. Dana Koga, what do you think? Who inspired you? The person or their works? What to think about when someone that inspires you do something against your belief, something real bad? Do you dump him? Where have him as your as someone you look up to? Would you dump him? Would you dump the work? Or would you dump them? Would you dump the persons that inspire you, or dump the work, or dump them both? Yes. Robin White Morton, you can answer the question also. In the life of Dali, if you're there, you can answer the question also. Yeah. What you do when someone inspires you, or your artist, or your leader, does something very wrong that you hate it to your guts. What you dump them, I dump them. Twin job is Big up Dolly. Big up Twin Jarvis. Big up. Enough respect. Twin Jarvis, what you do? Like if you like one artist and you follow the artist, and all of a sudden the artist do something against your will, where something where against your belief, your culture, something really bad. Something where that's the boy, I can't believe what this thing, what you do. You dump the artist or the world leader, or you dump their works, or you dump both the works and the artist and the leader. Yeah. Let me hear what you have to say. Okay. Now, this topic is something that is always on my mind when I listen to persons talk on the corner, persons talk at my office, persons talk in the street, just everywhere. When them talk about the artists, them, when them talk about them leader, politician, man, people get so emotional with this topic. Person who inspire them when they are when they are connected to a certain fan base, you know, when you look up to a superstar, they could get so emotional when something else happens. Yes, Jermaine. All right, Jermaine Watson. It was nice having you here, and I am happy that you made your comment and let people understand from a co-worker perspective how was Sergeant McCallum. Yes, my people. It's here again as we come to the end of another live. Thank all the persons who came on this live, who took part on this live. It's always good to have you. Where 2 or 3 people is gathered, then the good Lord is in the midst. Jermaine Watson said, respect Juby. Program is great, man. Thank you, Jermaine. All the way there in Florida. One day, we must interview you. I'm not sure if your job will allow you to talk, but if anywhere you can talk, would love to interview to get some of your experience. You know, we don't know if you went talk or you can talk it, but not to get some of your experience, you know. And if you can't get down in that details, but we can talk about how is it being a policeman in Jamaica and what's the difference between the training here and the training abroad and stuff like that, you know. We'd love to talk to you and hear that. Yes, definitely. And I would try to get one on from England, who was also a policeman there, and get you guys on the program to talk. Yes. And as I said, Sassibo Diva, thumbs up, done. No respect, Sassibo Diva. Yes, I was saying thanks to all the person who came on my life, stay on my life, and make it possible. And as I said again, where two or three persons gathered, then the Lord is in the midst. Now, I want to say enough respect and the art of love and my club motto. I will use it on the life today to end my life. Strongly believe, strongly for all achieve. If you didn't like my life as yet, you can do so even when I close off. And you can revisit the life to comment. Art of love, tata, and warwood. That tune people, that tune, that tune, that tune.